Hey everybody, it's the Mike and Alex show. This is Mike.
This is Alex.
And this is Evan. And we get a nice broadcast tonight. It's April 24th, a nice warm spring night.
Yeah, we got some outtakes too, maybe eventually at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I think we're all good now. And let's just wanted to catch up on everything with what's going on with us and in the news. So
yeah, spring is here.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like because there's been a lot of celebrity deaths in the last week.
Yeah, Bruno Sammartino died. Vern Troyer.
Yeah,
Vern Troyer. Greg Popovich's wife. Yeah. And there was one more.
Avicii and then Barbara Bush.
Avicii.
Avicii and Barbara Bush. Yeah, Avicii killed himself on Saturday, I think.
Yep.
Wait, so it was a suicide?
Was it a suicide, Evan? I thought it was a suicide. I might be wrong. Don't quote me.
I just assume it's drugs.
I heard it was health issues, but that might have been hearsay from somebody at my that heard that. So
yeah. I mean, he was 28. I mean, it's
knowing the type of shows that there was an Avicii show in Boston. I think it was last year or something, where a few people I think a girl died or somebody was drug overdoses or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot of it seems like the thing of the news now. I'm looking at TMZ, but it seems like the thing now is to be the first person or first news organization that breaks the death.
Yeah, they're always on top of it. I don't know how they have
known for.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of sources they have, but they are always on top of stuff like that.
Yeah. The cause of death is still unknown, according to CBS. So.
They've ruled out foul play, though.
Police was he in the hotel room or something by himself? Do they know?
I don't know. They weren't sure, but.
Well, that's quite a bit in the not even a week,
Yeah.
But hey,
the whole thing the whole stereotype of celebrities die in threes.
Well, yeah, we had because we had the late first lady now too.
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, well, that is on the lighter side of things, spring has sprung here in Boston. It's end of April and it's nice in the 60s finally. Evan, you been any hiking?
Went for a run. Yeah, well, I went for a run yesterday, and then I went hiking around the park today. But it was I've been outside both days, and it's been gorgeous.
Nice, yeah. It's the time to be outside, and got a lot going on. I know I saw you guys were in the studio this past weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It was fantastic.
How's your country album?
We're getting ready in our Chevys.
Yeah, it was tiring because it's you get a full week before and a full week afterwards, but so it's kind of exhausting to kind of have that to moonlight doing that. But it was fun.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding.
How much have you guys got done so far?
We've got the basic tracks done. We've got the guitar and drums. We're gonna be getting bass, lead, solos, and vocals done. Our next time we're up there.
Yep, and it's 9 songs, but it's about 44 minutes of music.
Yep,
Crush your skull music.
That's right.
The last
I eat metal for breakfast.
9 minutes long. So.
You got a 10-minute song there?
Yeah, we've got the epic
9 minutes long.
Your Tool song.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good example. Very Pink Floydy, very Toolish. Yeah, a little.
Is it just you and Evan in the studio? Is there other musicians, or what? How's this working?
There will be more.
There will be more. A couple of members that have played live with me, and our semi-retired bass player Matt will be joining us to do some bass tracks as well. We're really excited to have him back, and we've got Jeremy Shabbat, who did the live show with us on June 3rd, and hopefully Brandon O'Neill will be able to make it too. It's gonna be fun.
Yep. Nice. Well, you guys when you guys are out there, are you just a whole day thing?
Yep. We
Pizza
get
all
there.
day, and
Oh, actually, we did have pizza this time around, but yeah,
I know you did.
yeah. We also did wraps the following day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
So-
mean, you can't do salads now because of that whole romaine thing.
What's going on with
poison.
that? I don't know about that.
There's a
Romaine's bad.
Arizona, Napalm, Arizona.
Well, there was E. coli or something like that in the romaine,
Yes,
wasn't
the
there?
risk of getting E. coli, but it's like a lot. That's where a lot of the lettuce. So that basically the Board of Health just said no romaine lettuce until further notice. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Guess I missed that. But
So you're gonna have to pass on that
kids
Caesar
wouldn't be able
salad.
to buy it. So
yeah. Well, this was in Arizona.
yeah, romaine lettuce that was grown in Arizona. There's been several cases of E. coli, and
Arizona always gets the weird
podcast
stuff.
Yeah, so starting this podcast out pretty depressing. Let's go back to the music.
There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a blast. We were tracking and recording everything at Ghost Hit Recording Studios in Holyoke, Mass. It's being engineered by this very talented, awesome dude, Andrew Odell, and we're hoping to get him on board this podcast for an episode in the near future.
Yeah, that
It'll
would
be fun.
That'll be great. Are you guys ever going to? When do you expect this album done?
It'll be done this year. It's just a matter of getting everything together. We're not rushing it. We're not gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be out in June or it's gonna be out, in July. We're more of it's gonna be out when it's ready. And
I think the fall
right.
is a safe bet because that could be like August or it could be November. I think the fall. The fall. We'll start looking around in the fall.
Yeah,
Keep your eyes open.
and we'll keep you posted. I'm going to be plugging the heck out of this album once it's done. So.
Oh my God, you're still talking about June 3rd, and it was last year.
Exactly. I still plug a show that already happened.
Oh god.
Yes, exactly.
So for
Now-
you MIT engineers, let's see if we can make that show happen again. Let's time travel.
Let's
we
go to
did-
June 3rd again. Yeah.
Let's go back to June 3rd, 2017.
So we did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of
Yep.
this past weekend, and then 3 weeks. 3 weeks from now, or like a little bit before that, we have another 3-day session. Friday evening, like 4:00 to 10 or 11.
To like 4:00 to like 8 or 9, or
And
even
then
10.
9-hour days
Yeah.
on Saturday. 9-hour days on Saturday and Sunday.
That's a great. It's the thing. You do a nice, exhausting day, but it feels rewarding, and it's exhausting after, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
yeah, because you're like getting home and then you got to get back to because
Yeah.
everyone on this podcast has the 8 to 5 or the 9 to 5 job. So like usually your weekends are for rest, decompression, chilling out, and then you're like working.
But sometimes you got to hustle if you get the side stuff,
Exactly. So you're working doubly hard, and all of a sudden like, oh wait, work started again. We're back at work.
Yeah, and then the weekend before this past one, I had a musical. So it's been really like go.
How did that go?
Musical went great. We had a good turnout. And,
Yeah, actually, I think this is the biggest turnout that I've seen.
This was the Willy Wonka thing?
Yeah, this was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The kids did great. The pit was amazing, and the 2 times that I went to go see this, the place was packed.
What it
Nice.
is that it was a great story and it was a great production. But anytime that you involve little kids as like Oompa Loompas, so you had a lot of little kids, so you get a lot more interested parents who'd love to see their children on stage. So
is this like you're playing music to the play as it's going on?
Yeah,
Like when different scenes are happening and stuff?
yes, I get about like a 60-page book of sheet music. That there's a conductor who basically runs the whole play, and she directs us to basically as we're playing along with the students who are singing. So it's fun, but it's you have to
So
know how to sing.
Did you beat your drum to the Oompa Loompa song?
Yes, yep.
Bunch of times?
4 times.
Every time I
What's
hear
the-
that song, I still think of that. It always just brings me back to that Family Guy episode now.
Yep. And also, we had a friend in college named Oompa. Remember, Alex?
Oh my
Ben
goodness!
Kramer? Remember?
I remember him.
He's
Yeah.
still what's up, Ben? I don't know if we sent you an invite, but he's still in the area. He works at Hannaford's. He's been a manager there since college. So I mean, or he's worked there since then, and yeah, he's still there. I saw him like 2 months ago.
Nice.
So what's up, the original Oompa?
Why is he called Oompa?
I think because when he was even younger than that, he was just the shortest kid, and that was just the nickname they gave him. But
Yeah.
and it just kind of stuck. Yeah. And we all still call him that.
Yeah, see, I never knew how he got that nickname. So I've known I've known him since like I've known him since the early 2000s. I never understood why he had that nickname.
You just roll with it, right?
But I just hey,
Oompa.
Yeah.
We're a team here. So
Yeah, it's like when they call some big guy Tiny. You're like, okay, yeah, sure. That's Tiny over there.
Yeah, so it was busy, but it was interesting, like going from a musical and then less than a week later, it's like you have to completely change gears and familiarize yourself with some original music and rehearse it and get the arrangements down and just do something completely different, but still musical.
That's the life of a session drummer, right? You have to wear different hats.
Absolutely. You have to wear different hats. You can be playing in the studio. You can be playing live. You have to basically serve the purpose of the music that you're playing, and kind of you're all over the place, but it's fun.
Nice.
yeah.
So it was a good weekend of music, I take it then. For you guys.
Yeah, it really was. It's this album is, I think, going to be a step above the last album, and that's not throwing anything negatively at the last album. I love that album, but I think this album is just going to blow some minds.
All right. Keep the expectations low.
Yeah, no, it's not good as that. But I mean, it's
Nope.
also 10 years. What is it? 10 years after your last album?
10 years after the last album, and like 3 years after the Roar Syndrome EP.
Yeah, let's try to shorten the gaps too with the albums. That'd be great.
I think you'll be happy. I think you'll be happy with the plans.
Thanks. Oh, there's future plans.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
At least for a few of them.
All right.
Yeah, we kind of trimmed down the set list, not because of the quality of the music, but just because we wanted to focus on these 9 songs. We still have a lot more material that we got to put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot. But it's still kind of. I've heard bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a busy weekend. Sundays have been busy for me too because I got improv, and then immediately after I've been going to some open mics.
Cool.
That's awesome, Mike.
Yeah, it's been starting to do that, and I think I was talking about it with you guys last time. It's such a different muscle doing stand up than improv, because improv you just go off your top of your head.
Does anybody ski?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
What's the deal with ski?
What's the deal with, yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have your routine or your voice, they call it, down, then you do end up acting like a dumb comedian on stage. So I've started to kind of hone down like good material on stage, and it is kind of like an artist in the way where those are your songs, that's your material, and you just play them over and over, until you're good with it. So it's fun, but like you guys said, like it's a lot of after work, and then like tomorrow night I'm doing one too. So it's like, but when you love doing something though, it doesn't really feel like work,
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, there's plenty of people who they have second jobs, they have families, they have other things that's got a lot. I mean, everyone has a lot going on, so it's just you got to find something, whether it's a passion or something.
You know what I just thought of? This could be really crazy for maybe a future podcast, but maybe we could do a Facebook Live stand-up set / musician, like a couple sets from each of us, like for somewhere.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I'm also kind of, comedy and music are two different animals. So I mean, like the way the brain receives each thing might be a little weird.
And also, maybe that's a thing to do.
Laughs and love songs.
There you go. But maybe that might be a thing to do recorded anyways. That way we can edit things out, because if it's a Facebook Live, people might catch us at different times. Have you ever guys Facebook Live by accident?
Nope.
Never by accident, but I have Facebook Live. Actually, I think you know what we should do down the road after maybe in the fall after the summer hiatus, because we do have the summer hiatus coming in soon. So
Yeah.
I
You
think
want a
we
Facebook
should.
Live?
I think we should do an episode just Facebook Live style.
Isn't that
Now,
what
if we
Mike
were,
said?
what'd you say?
Isn't that what Mike just said?
Yeah, I think that's.
Well,
what
no,
I
he
just
was
said.
saying. I thought you said do like a comedic set and then do like a musical
Oh
performance.
no, I did,
I'm
but-
saying actually doing the Mike and Alex show.
No, I agree. I think for that though, we should all be together, right? We all have to be together.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In the fall, we'll get together.
I think
Yeah.
it'd be a crush for our ego, though, if like nobody signed on for.
We definitely got to get. So, listeners, if keep this in
Yeah.
mind, send us a smiley face or something while we're doing it, just so we know.
Fragile people with easily bruised egos, so please
Please.
do this. Join the Facebook Live and stay a while. Don't just pop on and leave
Yeah.
with tail between your legs. You gotta
Yeah.
stay.
Well, let us know.
And-
That way, we'll
yeah.
that'll be our ratings check. Like, oh, they're leaving during this, and they're back during this. Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe we do it in front of a live audience.
What, like a Regis and Kelly thing? Like
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah,
Yay!
we literally just set it up somewhere and
I'm gonna add
people
like
can hang out at
add a
the.
laugh track to this now.
Yeah. Now we might lead a studio on its laugh track.
Or
Well,
or, that,
Alex,
or what happens when somebody loses the game show that does that little dip in the sound of yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, it's not a terrible idea. Like if we got to, but we'd have to get a bunch of people together. But then we'd have to have like a guest up, and we'd have to do an interview or something.
I
So,
can use stock audio of like a laugh track, things like that.
yeah, and we could just cut to an interview with a former president or something. Came up back.
Oh my god.
No, that's a terrible idea. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been obviously keep plugging away at our creative stuff. I don't know if you guys have been following. The playoffs are going on right now for two of our sports. By the
Nope.
time a lot of
So do you
people
think
might
the
be-
Bruins are going to choke tomorrow?
well, I'm going to say the Bruins are going to continue, and everybody can hold this against me if they're not. If you're hearing this and they're not in the playoffs anymore, but I think they're going to win. How about you, Alex? I think they're going to beat Toronto.
I hope they beat Toronto. I'm not so sure. They've lost 2 straight.
Yeah, I think they've been in their head for whatever reason, but I don't think they're the better team.
They came out. No, I mean Boston has a really good team this year, and they came out swinging. And I'm not sure if they gassed themselves out or what.
The Celtics,
'Cause
I think-
They dominated those first 2 games.
Yeah, and I think everybody's expectations were them to go pretty much to the conference finals or something. So hopefully they go further. Rocco, I'm sure you are rooting for them. And the Celtics as well, but I think people's expectations were lower for them. And
Well, the Celtics are doing amazing, but this was a real rebuilding year for them. I don't think anyone was expecting them to kind of do the way they did. Usually when you get a new team and new players, like they kind of did this off season, it usually takes a season or 2 for the players to gel and and that
this is all
form,
after Kyrie went down. This is all house money for them right now. So
well, not only that, but when you look at it, it's amazing to see, how I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
is that your phone or is that Evan's?
It was
What?
not mine.
No, I heard. Did you? Okay, so I wasn't the only one who heard that. That sounded like the HQ Live music.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
weird. That wasn't on any. That wasn't on mine. That was on. Not
Well,
yours.
I'm doing it through my phone, so.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, but it could still. Yeah.
Well, no,
Uh-oh.
I'm saying
This is the-
I'm doing the live feed now on my phone. But anyway,
This is
Going
the government
back.
coming in your phone.
there you go. It's HQ taking over. But
Yeah, I just don't think people's expectations were too
I think
high.
I think it wasn't, and the fact that you have a bunch of rookies that won a couple of games for them. It's kind of saying where they're going to be at in the next few years. But half their starting lineup, I mean, you lost Gordon Hayward in the first game of the season, and Kyrie's out for the season before the playoffs even started. So,
yeah. What one other sports thing? Did you guys see the whole Gronk press conference this past weekend?
No, we were in a studio recording basic tracks.
Oh, that's right. You guys are locked away.
We were locked away in Holyoke.
So actually, that'll bring me to another question in a second. But yeah, no, it was just it was just Gronk being Gronk up there, acted stupid, and he's just kind of playing the whole. He's not sure if he's coming back, but apparently today he confirmed he is coming back. So everybody can relax. Gronk and Brady are coming back next year.
Will he still be a Patriot this season, though?
Well, yes, because he said he talked to Bill Belichick and he'll be back. So
okay.
Now, does that mean Bill Belichick still trades his ass? Who knows?
Is Gronk going to be join Garoppolo and be a 49er?
Oh, jeez. That'd be bad. No, but yeah, the draft's coming. Oh, that's another thing. The draft's coming up, so that's always an exciting time. It's a very exciting time right now in sports.
When's the draft?
Draft's tomorrow night. It starts tomorrow night. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
No, Thursday night. So.
Oh, I'm missing the draft because you know what else comes out this week? Happens Thursday?
What happens?
Avengers Infinity War.
Okay, you wanna smarten us up about that? What is that? Oh, I know what Avengers is, but is there a premise to this?
Yeah, it's what all these Marvel movies have been building up to.
Is this the climax? The climax.
This is the climax. This is the end of Phase 3.
Nice. Now, before I forget, when you guys are in the studio, do you is one of your rituals shut off TV, no internet, no phone?
Well, we have internet, but there's no TV in the studio.
There's no TV in the studio. I check throughout the day. It's not literally a tradition. I keep up with stuff, but
yeah, no, I mean we do have some social media, but you're more focused. I mean,
you're more productive.
You're on the clock. Yeah. You're on a clock. You got you're paying for studio time, and you're trying to get, and you have stuff to get done. So there ain't no time to lollygag.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because it's by the hour, right? If you go. You get charged more if you're there longer.
Well, it's usually like a daily rate, but you don't want to waste that time on social media when you can be actually putting, an album.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
You want to get as much done as you can.
Exactly.
For sure. All right, so the Avengers coming out Thursday. Any other movies coming out that you could...
Han Solo in a few weeks.
Han Solo, yeah. Deadpool.
I wouldn't mind seeing that one.
Deadpool 2. It looks hilarious, and then. The trailer for Venom just popped up.
Nice. Who's in that one?
Tom Hardy's playing Eddie Brock / Venom. Michelle Williams is going to be in it, I think.
Okay.
No, not I think. I saw her in the trailer, so she's in it.
Very nice. Very nice. We're all kind of movie buffs. Alex is a big movie seer.
I love movies.
I was thinking a future episode we could do our favorite movies or summer blockbusters or something as it gets closer. But
it's an okay idea.
Yeah.
I know people can chime in with theirs. But yeah, so we got that coming up. Any other music? Alex, you're going to AIC?
I'm going to AIC Saturday this weekend. They're hitting the House of Blues, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
very nice.
My concerts, I don't have anything until U2 in June and Smashing Pumpkins in July.
As for me, same ones. And
I will also be at those. I was supposed to see Kenny Rogers June 1st.
Oh,
but
stuff about Kenny Rogers.
No, you don't even know. I was excited.
I do.
I take it, yeah.
Many times.
My friend saw Fozzy, and he said they were great. So I wouldn't mind seeing them.
Yeah, they've got a decent sound nowadays.
I've heard one of their tracks. Yeah, I agree. They got a good metal sound. Or I can't really describe who they sound like or anything, but it's a good sound.
It has a good modern rock sound to it. Yeah,
I kind of thought it was going to be more of a just kind of a fun band, but no, it's a pretty serious band for him. So
that's just it. I think they started off as a hokey cover band, and then I think they evolved into a pretty decent band because their last album was actually pretty good too.
Those who don't know who Fozzy is, it's got the wrestler Chris Jericho as the lead singer.
As lead singer, and you have
Yeah.
Rich Ward, guitar player for Stuck Mojo, in there as lead guitar.
Is Fozzie Bear there at all, or?
Well, it's funny. People think it's Fozzie Bear, but it was actually their cover band was originally, I think, called Fozzy Fosborn.
Ah. Yeah, I kind of thought it was always about the bear, too.
But it wasn't. It was like a little spoof on an Ozzy thing, and they ended up just calling it Fozzy afterwards.
It works.
Yeah, if you read,
works.
if you read, I think Chris Jericho actually tells it in in his book, one of his autobiographies, because he's released like 4 of them at this point.
Nice. Yeah, that's a guy who keeps busy, too.
That guy is nonstop 24/7.
Yeah.
Him and The Rock.
Yeah, unbelievable.
When do these people sleep?
I don't think they do. But yeah, so anything else going on that you guys?
Few new albums.
What's that?
A few new albums that popped out in the last couple weeks that I've.
All right, let's get to it.
What are we listening to?
3 of them for me. One of them is Lord Huron's Vie Noire. Came out this past Friday.
Yeah.
What type of music is that?
That is it's like alternative, very broad as far as the sound. I mean, there's a song that's like very like 1950s sounding called "Wait by the River."
Cool.
There's other like more experimental stuff. It's very like experimental, spacey alternative, and I love it a lot.
Spacey, nice.
A little bit. Well, not really. Like there's like open. It's tough to describe, but it's like an open soundscape. It's not really stripped down. There's all sorts of ambient sounds to it, but it's still got some good melodies. So,
All right.
Vie Noire by Lord Huron. And then the other one is Eat the Elephant by Perfect Circle.
I'm listening to that one too. That was on my list for the week.
How is it? It's good.
And I think it's fantastic.
I think it's good. I think it's very hard for me because my favorite Perfect Circle album is Murder Knobs, their first one. Everything else has been good. It's really hard for me for anything to top that first album. It's just the way it flows.
Yeah, but here's a mind-blowing fact. It's been 17 years since Murder Knobs, and it's been like 14 years since their last like actual entire album.
Really? Yeah. That was the last one they've done since then?
The challenge is, what does a perfect circle, when you haven't released anything, what does a perfect circle sound like in 2018?
That's true.
And the answer is that it's gotten a lot more, like, I would say that Murder Knobs is about relationships. 13 Step is about emotion, is about relationships.
13 Step, that's right. I remember that.
And addictions. Emotive is a very political album.
Oh, that was super political. Yeah,
it was their album of like political covers, and this one that just came out, it's a lot more about the society. It's very like the society in 2018
Oh boy, is there a lot of anger?
Well, Evan and I were talking about it because it was hilarious. We thought disillusion was kind of just like people being way too plugged into like social media and their like kind of their LED and all that. But Maynard actually made, I guess in a recent interview said, something along the lines of it was based on Yelp reviews and people were like giving him negative reviews at his winery because he wasn't there. Like, so
I
can see that. I can see somebody posting that on Yelp.
Yeah.
Where's Maynard?
And musically, there's a lot more piano on this. Billy Howerdale has gotten a lot more into like playing piano, apparently. So,
is the chick still in the band?
Is who?
The girl. What was her name?
Paz.
Paz. Band.
She hasn't been in the band when we did it.
It's not really a band. It's basically Billy Howerdale with Maynard on vocals, and I mean, there's a set people that have been touring for them for quite a while. But it's very it's pretty much Billy Howardale's project.
Evan's just
Okay.
upset that
Yeah, yeah.
Josh Freese is no longer in the band.
Oh yeah,
Is that a fact?
fact?
Nice. I didn't realize it had been that long. It must have been all Tool since in the duration.
Well, even it's been
Tool hasn't had an album in even longer.
It's been no Tool since 2006, and
Yeah.
no A Perfect Circle had one song a few years ago, but before that it was 2004. So
Damn.
it's
just working on that wine, I guess, all that time.
the winery and that.
Pussifer.
Yeah,
That's the other band. Yeah, I knew.
Billy Howardale had Ashes Divide.
yeah, that was like one album though, and it's just been so much longer than that. But it was just it was a highly anticipated and a long anticipated album, and it's not often that you see like just big market rock releases like that. I mean, it takes like a Tool or a Metallica. It got rave reviews, and it was just so far. It's just been you gotta wait for a time to like the anticipation to fade, but I've been very happy with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it another listen to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you have another one, or was that the?
No, that was there's another one that's coming up in June, but they released a single, Father John Misty, kind of similar alternative singer-songwriter. He releases like an album every year, and the name of the upcoming album is God's Favorite Customer.
Trippy.
That's kind of like an upcoming. They just released a couple of songs on iTunes recently, like instant grot singles, I think you'd call them. But just very genre-wise, I would say it's like singer-songwriter alternative. And again, that's Father John.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, like I said, he releases stuff every year, and just been something I've been into a lot of lately. So good sound. Anybody else?
Me, it's just been the Perfect Circle album. I was watching this movie on Netflix called Kodachrome. They featured a lot of songs from a band called Indians.
Yeah.
And they had an album called Somewhere Else, so I'm checking out some songs off that album.
Cool.
All right.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have another one in a few weeks, but thank you.
And actually, I think the next one will probably be our summer finale.
Season finale,
prepping for the summer hiatus. So in the meantime, Evan, thank you for being a part of this. For Mike from the Mike and Alex show, this is also Alex. So I'm saying bye for both of us because Mike's gone.
All right.